side the opposition, and we weren't.
Clearly understand your disappointment and frustration, but given the way, the style that you like to play, certainly in that 60 minutes, did you see in the chances you created the Tottenham that you want to see playing?
No, because we do everything to score goals, and we didn't score goals. And the dominance in the football's great, but if you don't score goals, then it's kind of meaningless and pointless. And we just got to be stronger in our mindset in that front third. And as I said, to be that wasteful tonight when we had so much dominance of the ball and territory, it's disappointing.
When Leicester get the equaliser, there seemed to be a swing in momentum. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, look, I mean, it happens in football. They got a bit of energy from that. The crowd got behind them. We lost a bit of composure. I thought we started to look a bit tired in the midfield as well, and allowed them to sort of get a grip on the game. And I thought once we made the changes again, we got back into a rhythm, and again some good chances. And we just weren't clinical.
Dominic Solanke started. We saw the likes of Archie Gray as well. You've alluded to the disappointment, but overall, how did they do, in your opinion, on their Spurs debuts?
Yeah, they're all okay. I mean, they're all. Look, it's not our football. It's not the effort, but at the same time, to get results, you need to be a lot more, like I said, ruthless and clinical in that front third, and that's just everybody, whether you're a defender, midfielder, or a striker, and. If we don't, then we won't get the rewards our football should get.
Are these all issues, the frustrations you're expressing, are these things that can be ironed out on the training field, or are they things that just players have to adapt to and accept the responsibility in game time? No.
The responsibility is on me, and I'm the one. That's why you coach. You try and provide solutions and a platform for the players to improve, and that's what we'll do.
And just finally, we obviously saw a rather nasty injury to Bentancur. We saw him come off. We heard from your team doctor that he was up and talking. Is there any further news on his condition?
No, I haven't spoken, but obviously, it's a head injury, so just got to be really careful. And the good news is that he was up and about, up and talking. So we'll let the medical team take charge of that.
And appreciate your time and honesty. Thank you.
If your aspirations are top four, is that a setback?
Yeah, you're right, it's the first game, but there will be a feel, and you can see it in his interview, almost like his head bowed a little bit. It'd be disappointing. There was so much in control in that game, and they've ended up sort of losing it. And it almost goes back to what I said at the start of the show, that Postecoglou's almost took Tottenham back to what we always associate with Tottenham, and a lot of those is good things, sort of attack and play, great on the eye, but you always feel like they can let you down or concede a goal. And when you're so dominant in a game, to not come away with 3 points is criminal for them, really, considering the opposition they're up against, a promoted team. And it wasn't like we saw Ipswich with Liverpool, where it was just like this raucous sort of atmosphere and it was difficult to play. It was like a pre-season friendly in the first half, or maybe for the first hour. Leicester get the goal from nowhere, then they're up, and they can actually go on and win the game. You think the Jamie Vardy chance was probably the best chance after Leicester equalised. So, yeah, I think that's a bit of a blow for them.
Equalising goal. I'm sure you've had a few players banging on your door as a manager in your time demanding to play, but was that one of your better decisions tonight, giving Jamie a start?
Well, it was a straightforward one, because what I said before the game, really, 3 days ago we were without an experienced striker, only young strikers, and he just showed so much desire in his wanting to play, and like I said, if the game was Saturday he probably wouldn't have played. Luckily it wasn't, and he played, and he done what he does, doesn't he? He's in the right time. It was a really good goal. Obviously the second half was miles better than the first half, but we know that if we can get some decent ball in and around the penalty box, then we've got the guy to find the space, and that was the case with the goal.
There were times tonight, particularly in that first 60 minutes before you got that equaliser, you had to sit and suffer in a game. So how crucial is experience like Jamie Vardy's in those moments?
No, I think, listen, it was we couldn't carry on going the way we were in the first half. And to be fair, we probably couldn't have played the whole game like we did the second half, just because of people still getting fit and new players to the club, and that was a lot of guys' first 90 minutes and even first starts to an extent. So. But we needed to show more ambition than what we did in the first half. It wasn't supposed to be quite like that, if I'm being honest, and that's on me a little bit. But the boys responded, and we were good, really good second half. I didn't wish the head injury on the Spurs boy one bit. You know, we don't want to see that, but that actually killed a bit of our momentum, because we were right on top with our pressing, and we were causing a lot of problems. And I felt like another goal was coming. Of course, you have to be aware of who you're playing against, and you know, they'll be pushing for the top end of the table. But we looked a good team second half, and as I just said to the boys there, it was good to get the first game out of the way. It's good to get the first point. You want to win, of course, especially at home, but it's good to get the first point. Maybe we got some nerves out the way, got some anxiety. Players playing in the Premier League for the first time, players playing in the Premier League first time for a while. All of that adds up, you know. So for us to get that out the way, and then to play like we did in the second half, would be brilliant for belief. As I just said to him, it'll only get better.
The club announced a big name signing tonight ahead of the game. Oliver Skipp's arrived from Tottenham. The window obviously remains open. In terms of bodies to compete at this level, Steve, will more be needed?
You were definitely intending to, yeah. You know, we want to sign some more attacking players. We hope that we're close to. It's great that we've got Skippy over the line. But there's a few in process, and but it's been like that for a few weeks now. So we just hope that we can have a little bit more luck and fortune, and we can get more players over the line, maybe before Fulham, if not before the window closes. But it's definitely what we want to do, and we need to do that as well. They said the guys did brilliant last year in what they did, and they're all going to continue to contribute as they did last year, and saw tonight. A lot of young players involved in the squad. You know, we just want to add to that, you know, and hopefully that's the case.
We started with Jamie, we'll finish with Jamie. Do you need to wrap him in cotton wool a little bit over the next few days until you get some more striking power in the building?
Yeah, for sure. But he knows what he's doing, and you know, we're like all Premier League clubs now, there's good recovery strategies in place, and the guys really understand their bodies. So, but you're right, we'll have to wrap him up, and he played longer than we thought he would. You know, he got injured, I think, a month ago, trained once really, and then goes and does that. So, yeah, it's great to have him back.
Steve, appreciate your time.
See you, Craigie. Thanks, mate.